Imagine a world much like ours in the year 2034. Life is normal, until a silent traveler, a massive asteroid, speeds toward Earth. This isn't a harmless space rock, it's a city killer, large enough to obliterate a metropolis. Its path is set, a direct collision course with our planet. The impact would unleash energy greater than thousands of nuclear bombs, vaporizing cities and leaving a crater miles wide. But the devastation wouldn't end there. Dust and debris would block sunlight, triggering an impact winter and global crop failures. Humanity would face famine and a new dark age. This isn't just science fiction, the threat is real. Our solar system is filled with millions of asteroids. Most orbit safely, but sometimes, gravity nudges them toward Earth. Earth has been struck before. The most famous impact wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. But unlike the dinosaurs, we have a chance to fight back. We have science, technology, and the ability to see danger coming. The discovery of a 2034 asteroid wouldn't be a moment for panic, but a call to action. It would unite humanity to deploy a plan decades in the making. We're no longer helpless in the cosmic shooting gallery. We are planetary defenders, ready to protect our only home. The question isn't if we'll face this threat, but when. Our response will define our future. The tools and knowledge we've built give us hope. The world must act together, with urgency and resolve. The story of the 2034 asteroid is about more than survival. It's about humanity's power to shape its destiny. The countdown would begin, not to disaster, but to our greatest challenge yet. And this time, we're ready to fight back. How would we know an asteroid is coming? Not with our eyes, but with a global network of telescopes, our celestial sentinels. These telescopes scan the skies every night, searching for faint moving points of light, near-Earth objects, or NEOs. Programs like Pan-STARRS and the Catalina Sky Survey take rapid-fire images, while computers hunt for anything that moves. When a potential NEO is spotted, astronomers worldwide track it, measure its size, and calculate its orbit with precision. By 2025, we'd cataloged over 90% of the giant, civilization-ending asteroids, shifting focus to smaller city killers. Enter NASA's NEO Surveyor, a space-based infrared telescope designed to spot even the darkest asteroids. Thanks to these surveys, we'd likely have a decade of warning for a city killer. Enough time to act. Early detection is everything. It gives us time to study, plan, and launch a mission. The first step in saving the world is simply knowing what's out there. With eyes on the sky, we turn a surprise disaster into a solvable problem. Finding the threat is where planetary defense truly begins. Once we spot a threat, what's next? Not Hollywood heroics, but physics. A small push early enough changes everything. In 2022, the DART mission proved this. DART slammed into the harmless asteroid Dimorphos, nudging its orbit. The impact was a spectacular success. Dimorphos's orbit changed by 32 minutes more than expected. This was humanity's first real test of asteroid deflection, turning theory into proven technology. By 2025, scientists had refined their models, giving us the confidence to design real deflection missions. DART's legacy is monumental. It showed we can alter an asteroid's path, predictably and measurably. The tools and knowledge from DART are now the backbone of planetary defense. When the next threat comes, we'll be ready to act, not with guesswork but with proven science. DART was our first shot, and it hit the mark. With years of warning, our first response is the kinetic impactor, a direct descendant of DART. The plan built a heavy spacecraft to ram the asteroid, not shatter it, but nudge it off course. An observer craft would fly alongside, documenting the impact and sending back crucial data. The change in the asteroid's path would be tiny at first, but over years, it adds up, enough to make Earth a near miss. Think of it like switching a train's tracks early. A small shift leads to a huge difference down the line. After impact, telescopes worldwide would track the asteroid's new path, confirming success. Verification is critical. We must be certain the threat is gone. The kinetic impactor is simple, effective, and proven. It's our plan A. Using physics and preparation to turn catastrophe into a cosmic close call. If we act early, a gentle nudge is all it takes. The world's safety could hinge on a single, well-timed impact. This is planetary defense at its most elegant, and it all starts with a push. What if a kinetic impactor isn't right? Maybe the asteroid is a loose rubble pile, or we need more precision. Enter the gravity tractor. A massive spacecraft hovers near the asteroid, using gravity as an invisible tow rope. The spacecraft's thrusters keep it in place, gently tugging the asteroid over months or years. The change is slow, but with enough time, it's enough to shift the asteroid's path away from Earth. The gravity tractor is highly controlled and predictable, safe for any asteroid type, regardless of composition or spin. It can be turned off at any time, making it a flexible backup. While it requires patience, years of warning make it a viable plan B. The gravity tractor is science fiction made real. A testament to human ingenuity. When brute force is too risky, patience and gravity can save the day. In planetary defense, sometimes the gentlest touch is the most powerful. The gravity tractor stands ready if we need it. Sometimes, we must prepare for the worst. If all else fails, or time is short, we turn to our most powerful tool, a nuclear device. This isn't about blowing the asteroid apart, but using a nuclear standoff explosion, detonating near the asteroid, not on it. The blast vaporizes part of the surface, creating a powerful push that alters its course. It's a last resort, reserved for the biggest threats or tightest timelines. The risks and political stakes are enormous, but the technology is real. International cooperation would be essential for such a mission. Knowing this option exists gives us a final layer of security. The nuclear option is the ultimate emergency brake for planet Earth. Deflecting a city-killer asteroid isn't a solo mission, it's a global effort. Space agencies worldwide, NASA, ESA, Roscosmos, JAXA, CNSA, would unite, sharing data, expertise, and resources. One nation might build the impactor, another the observer, a third the launch vehicle. Observatories across continents would track the asteroid, refining its orbit. Backup plans are essential. A second impactor, a gravity tractor, or another approach, ready if needed. International bodies like UNUSA, SMPAG, and IAWN already coordinate these efforts. In the face of a common threat, borders fade, humanity unites. The mission to save Earth would be our greatest act of cooperation. Together, we'd prove what's possible when the world works as one. Planetary defense is the ultimate team sport. By 2025, planetary defense had moved from theory to reality. The DART mission's success gave us proven models for asteroid deflection. We knew how to build, aim, and launch a mission with confidence. Detection systems improved dramatically. Ground and space-based telescopes catalog thousands of new NEOs each year. The NEO surveyor promised to spot even the hardest-to-see threats. International cooperation matured, with real joint exercises and clear protocols. The world was no longer just aware of the threat. We had a tested team and a clear plan. Preparation replaced panic. By 2025 we were ready for whatever the cosmos might send our way. The foundation for planetary defense was set. The story of the 2034 asteroid is one of hope, not fear. For the first time, humanity can see cosmic threats coming, and do something about them. We are the guardians of our world, armed with science, technology, and global cooperation. Our telescopes, spacecraft, and brilliant minds are the tools of this guardianship. Planetary defense is more than disaster prevention. It's a declaration of responsibility for our future. Every scientist, engineer, and citizen who supports these efforts is part of a global mission. We share one home and a shared duty to protect it. When we look up at the night sky, we see not just danger, but possibility. We have a plan, the technology, and the will to act. The empty spaces between the stars are now the arena for our greatest strengths. Intelligence, cooperation, and hope define our response. The future isn't written in the stars, it's shaped by our choices. Together we ensure a safe and bright future for generations.